What's up, Wrestle Talk fam? Let's get into the Royal Rumble review. Before we get into the review, I do have an awesome announcement I'm very excited to make. Due to the amazing feedback we got from the Monday Night Raw interviews, we will be making it happen again. March 30th, Monday Night Raw at the world's most famous arena in New York City, the Madison Square Garden, Monday Night Raw on the road to WrestleMania. I will be giving you guys interview content, possibly a vlog if I find a way to, likely not, but I can guarantee you guys some more interview content coming out soon, hopefully with some big names like we got to do with Muscle Man Malcolm. Thank you guys for such positive feedback and making it possible for me to go to another Monday Night Raw. All right, so let's get into the first match of the night, which was the best match of the night, the Women's Royal Rumble. That match was incredible. You had an underdog like Sol Ruca in the final three. You had the return of Tiffany Stratton. You had the return of Brie Bella. We have Nikki Bella and Brie Bella getting to be eliminated and fight together. And the winner being Liv Morgan was absolutely perfect as well. Sadly, my prediction, Bianca, didn't happen because she didn't show up. But honestly, my other thought was just either her or Liv. But yeah, I'm disappointed Bianca didn't show up, but there's definitely other routes to make that WrestleMania match happen, whether it's at Elimination Chamber or not. Yeah, but still, it was an incredible in-ring match, some great spots. I was really happy to see how far Sol Ruca went. I thought Jordan Grace looked good. Lash Legend was a star during this match. She was absolutely phenomenal, really showing off just how incredible she is in the ring and as a gimmick and as a persona in general. I was really happy seeing what Lash Legend could do there. Tiffany was great to see her back, and Roxanne, Raquel, Liv working together was pretty cool, and they're really starting to build back up that interest for me in the Judgment Day. I will say some of the eliminations I feel like happened very abruptly and could have made it deeper in the match. Maybe like the Rhea Ripley, the Io Skies. It didn't feel like as dramatic of a elimination as it could have been. I also don't know how I feel about Alexa Bliss getting eliminated that early. I also would have rather been Alexa eliminating Charlotte, not Charlotte eliminating Alexa. But yeah, I guess, look, it makes some anger for the crowd, a little bit of confusion. I could definitely see this feud building up into WrestleMania right after that. And yeah, this Women's Royal Rumble might be the best Women's Royal Rumble yet. I was very, 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 very impressed with what I saw. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Let's get into the next match. Up next, a tough pill to swallow, AJ Styles versus Gunther. AJ Styles putting his career up on the line in another really good Gunther match. I know some people find him boring. Some people hate him. But you know what that means? You're acknowledging of how good of a damn heel he really is. The work he is doing as a heel is incredible. He's making the crowd, he is making the fans hate him. That's his job. You can't be mad at the guy. You can't say you don't like Gunther when he's doing what he needs to do. You're not supposed to like him. You're supposed to hate him. He's a heel. He's not a babyface. He retired John Cena. He retired Goldberg, and he has now retired AJ Styles. This isn't stopping anytime soon. He might retire Brock Lesnar for all we know. I mean, it is so hard for me to understand how people are getting pissed that he's retiring AJ Styles. If you can retire John Cena, you can retire anyone. This is a thing I've been saying to my friends, to my family. If you can retire John Cena, you can retire quite literally anybody. And therefore, AJ Styles, it was deserving that he was retired by Gunther. Gunther is such a damn good heel and is deserving to be grabbing these careers to help build him up into the top heel in possibly all of professional wrestling behind MJF right now. But yeah, in ring, very solid match. I thought they had a good build up, between the Gunther tap out that wasn't called. Great promos, building up Gunther before the feud, the dramatic AJ coming out at Raw on Netflix, is carrying throughout the whole month. Really good send-off for AJ, not taking the gloves off in the ring and leaving anything back. The crowd was like, no, no, no. AJ listened. AJ did not put the gloves away and stay with us, walking off the ramp. Up next, we had Sami Zayn versus Drew McIntyre, which was another very solid match. Sami Zayn looked good. He looked ready to be in the main event picture. Drew McIntyre looks amazing with the title and has solidified himself as a legit champion in front of a crowd finally this time. That was like a dream, getting to see Drew McIntyre hold a title up after a match in front of hundreds of thousands of people live. It was just incredible to see. Sammy's entrance, the pop was great. I didn't think it was the time for him to get the title win. I do think next year at WrestleMania there is when it's going to happen. I just don't, I didn't see it working. I think the outlet that WWE is going for right now is obviously the Drew McIntyre, Cody Rhodes, Sheikah Fatu, like we saw later on in the night. And I think that is going to either be our Saturday or Sunday main event. Drew versus Cody versus Fatu for the Undisputed Championship. And I just think Sammy getting himself involved doesn't really make sense. And that match being not for gold and just being Drew versus Jacob versus Cody makes the match a little less interesting and kind of lowers the hype of this incredible feud and build you've been building since Berlin. But solid in the ring. Nothing like incredible, but I really did enjoy the match. And lastly, you guys are probably going to think I'm going to hate here on the Men's Royal Rumble. And I don't hate it at all. It was my second favorite match of the night. But number one was the women's, and that was clear. This match was still really good, and I do see why people are giving it hate. The Final Four, Logan Paul should not have been there. I completely can agree with that. The Brock Lesnar-Oba thing, I actually think Oba should have been the guy to eliminate Brock, and not Oba getting taken out with Brock. But, there was just questionable spots, but can we look at the positive thing for once? I mean, Powerhouse Hobb, now known as Royce Keys, welcome to the WWE. The El Grande face-off between the Chad Gable and Ludwig Kaiser Americanos. Hey, that's just my guess. It might not be them. Supposedly, I've been hearing rumors it's Omos and Apollo Crews. Hey, but that's just me. Also hearing some rumors it's Dragon Lee, possibly. Honestly, don't know. But, yes, Ludwig Kaiser and Chad Gable, Grande Americanos, the face-off. The OG El Grande theme was awesome. Like I said, Powerhouse Hobbs. Brock Lesnar pop was huge. Roman picking up the win, possibly Seth Rollins with the Braun Breaker incident at the start where Braun got knocked out. I thought that was a genius move by WWE, being able to eliminate Braun without making him look weak or without having to force him in the final two and having Roman get in the upper hand. I think it was a great way to build suspense and who is his next masked man and makes the crowd not feel any less for Braun Breaker after Braun Breaker did not pick up the win. I definitely could see them finding a way for Braun Breaker maybe to insert himself into the CM Punk Roman Reigns match, but honestly I think the outlet is if Seth Rollins is healthy, Seth Rollins versus Braun Breaker. Otherwise, really stuck where you go with him. That's my only problem. Javon Evans looked great. I think Trick Williams should have been in the Final Four. I think I completely was disappointed with how abruptly he was taken out of the match. I mean, we got to get in the LA Knight. Welcome back. Good things come to those who wait. It's never happening. He will never win a world title. The day he wins a world title, I will make a LA Knight appreciation post. I will make an LA Knight appreciation post. And, I'll do whatever the top comment says. In this video, in the comments, write whatever you want me to do when LA Knight wins the World Heavyweight Championship, and I will do so. You can count my word on that. As long as it's not anything too inappropriate, please. But I will do so. I just don't want to get sued. But, yeah, really good match. I am a big Roman Reigns, guys. My favorite wrestler of all time, Roman. I was so hyped with him picking up the win. And, yeah, I really think this match is getting way too much hate. There was so many amazing spots. It's just we didn't get Chris Jericho. Suck it up. It was never happening. I never thought it was happening. And whatever. It was still a really fun match. What an amazing PLE this was. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. This was a yappy video. I did talk a lot, but thank you for sticking around with me. And let's kick off the road to WrestleMania, and let's get freaking hyped up. We're going to have some amazing content coming out to you guys. See you all in the next one. Peace.